Hey everyone, this is Zack Hample here with my brand new website. Did you know that I even had a website? Anyway, I want to show you this thing quickly so you can get the most out of it because there's lots to see here. This is the entire homepage, no scrolling necessary. Everything you want is contained right here in the navigation bar. So let's go to the About page. Pretty simple, my bio, a little welcome message, and this is the thing that you're going to want to click on. This YouTube video is basically a compilation of all my TV appearances going back many years. Lots of fun stuff there. And let's kick it over to the baseball collection. This is really the guts of the website right here, the thing that probably most of you guys are going to want to see. And let me just take one moment to show you how ugly this page used to be on my old website. Can you believe this? Wow, what a total embarrassment. So let's forget that ever happened and focus on the new site instead. You can see that there are these 6 images right here, and if you're looking at my site on the desktop version, you can see these nifty little hover over features, and let's start on the upper left with the media page. Now right here you have every article that's been written about me and my baseball collection going back years. You can click any of these thumbnails on the left or the right, as well as any of these links down the center of the page. It's arranged alphabetically. And when you click any of these things, you will get the full screen, full-size version of the article. So I hope that you can already see just how much content is on this website. And let's move over to this page right here. This is dedicated to my YouTube channel, and since you're already watching this video, you know how to find it. But just to explain how this is organized on my website, you can see all the teams are represented here alphabetically: Blue Jays, Braves, Brewers, all the way down to the Yankees. There's basically one video from each of the 30 Major League stadiums here, and then on the bottom half of the page, there's an additional section of some more baseball videos, not my typical stadium vids, but still lots of fun stuff. So I definitely recommend that you check all this stuff out at some point. Next up, we have the Watch with Zack page. If you want to attend a baseball game with me and have me help you run around and catch a million baseballs, this is the page you need to check out, especially this link at the bottom, frequently asked questions. It tells you everything you'll need to know in order to set this up. Over here, we have a huge page of lists, all kinds of stats about my collection. Every year is represented, so let's just click this one, for example. And you can see every game that I've been to is listed by date, the number of balls I've caught, which stadium I went to, and you can click any of these dates on the left, and it will pull up my YouTube video from that game. So again, so much stuff here for you to check out. Now at the bottom of this lists page, you can see that there are a few extra things that you can click on. My favorite one is game home runs, and you can see what's here. A list of every home run I've gotten during a game going back to 1992. And if you see these names in blue, these are the guys who hit the home runs, and if you click any of those names, you will end up seeing a video of that home run being hit. And more often than not, you can see me in the crowd catching it and acting like a complete maniac celebrating. So make sure you don't miss that page. Let's take a look at the photos. Now here there are 9 different things that you can click on. Once again, you can hover over this stuff if you're on the desktop version. And just to click one of them, let's go to commemorative. These are all different commemorative baseballs that I've gotten through the years. There are more than 100 just on this page. And you can click any one of these images. You'll get a nice closer look at it. And every one of these baseballs has a caption as well, with some important info about the significance of the ball, maybe how I got it, maybe a link to my YouTube video or blog entry from the day that I got it. And then down at the bottom, you have this bonus items section, lineup cards, batting gloves, and other equipment, all stuff that I've personally collected at Major League games. So just to click this one, lineup cards, huge collection. You can click any one of these thumbnails, see the full screen version, and this just goes on and on and on. All these captions, tons of info, so much stuff to see and learn. So there's one more thing, in my baseball collection section, and that is the fan mail. Here's where you can see all the nice things that people have said to me in emails. And this thing keeps going and going. This is actually one of 9 pages of fan mails. So if you get to the bottom, you can see there's a link here for more. And it just keeps going and going and going. So here's a little proof that not everybody hates me. But really, if you have something nice to say and you email me, you might see yourself in this area on my website. And that wraps up the baseball collection. So let's move it on over to the books. These are the 3 books I've written: How to Snag Major League Baseballs, Watching Baseball Smarter, and The Baseball. And just a little FYI, if you're looking for the info in this book, I rewrote this as a 127-page section at the end of this book. So don't bother wasting your time with this anymore. It's out of print. But just to show you what these book pages look like, we'll click on Watching Baseball Smarter. And if you click on the cover of the book, you'll get an overview of what it's all about. And if you click on this middle panel, the media, you can see all the different articles and book reviews that were written about it. And if you click here, there is a fan mail section just for this book. So if you've read any of my books and you want to let me know how great they are and how much you enjoyed them, you might once again see yourself on my website. Next up, we have perhaps my favorite area on the website right here, the photos. Now you can see my entire life is laid out in chronological order, year by year. Tons of stuff, once again, to look at right here. And just to pick a random year, let's go with 1998, since that's when I first started going to baseball stadiums on my own. So, there's embarrassing stuff here, there's college stuff here, and there's baseball stadium stuff. You can see the captions at the bottom. So just have fun swiping through, looking at all these things, and there's really embarrassing stuff as well. So this goes all the way down to the present, as you can see. So dig in, and you'll see all kinds of ridiculous stuff. Now this might be the most random thing on the website, the rubber band ball link. I do in fact have a huge rubber band ball. If you look at this FAQ page about it, you can see exactly how much it weighs. There's photos, there's a little history of the rubber band ball, and just to show you what the photo section looks like, pretty much like the other gallery, just click one and start flipping through, and you will see a whole lot of stuff that you probably never realized you wanted to see. That brings us to the main FAQ page on this site. Now I do have separate FAQ pages for the rubber band ball and for the whole Watch with Zack thing, but this is the main one that covers a ton of stuff. If there's any question that you've even thought about asking me, there's a good chance I've covered it here because you can see how long this is. And even if you don't have any questions to ask, you might have fun just flipping through this because it's pretty entertaining. Now back at the top, I have to point out this link. This link is going to change your life, okay? See where it says detailed blog entries? Well, I haven't really been writing my blog for a few years, but if you click that, look what you get. An alphabetical list by stadium: Angel Stadium, Astrodome, AT&T Park, which is now called Oracle, but it's still AT&T on my list, Busch Stadium, new and old, etc. You can click any of these things and get my detailed blog entries from back in the day. So 2011 All-Star Game, for example, you click that and look what you're going to find. A blog entry devoted to that one particular day with photos, with stories, a lot of tips and tricks and strategies for how to catch balls and how to maximize your time at the ballpark. So definitely check out that link on the FAQ page. And finally, we have the contact page. If you guys want to get in touch, this explains how to do it, and that's pretty much it. So let me just bring you back to the homepage again for a second and tell you a few more quick things. First of all, if you have any need to have a website built or designed, I would recommend the guy that did this one for me. His name is Justin. He's at Flying J Media. I will link to his site in the description, flyingjmedia.com. He was a pleasure to work with, did a great job, really cool dude, so keep that in mind. And other than that, I just hope that you enjoy looking at my website. Check me out on YouTube. Down here I got my Instagram, my Twitter. By now you guys should know how to find me. I'm all over the place. So this website, I guess it's kind of self-indulgent, but it's really like my way of playing show and tell with the world. So that's it. Thanks for watching this video, thanks for checking out my website, and I promise that my next video is coming very soon from a Major League Baseball stadium.